event today, the fastest 6 will go through to a 5-day race camp at Silverstone Circuit in the United Kingdom. And the key thing about this is not just the fact that these guys can drive, because we will prove over the next 2 days that they can drive, they have some ability. One of the key things is that mental toughness. Any sportsman, whether it be cricket or football or rugby or motor racing, you have to have that mental toughness. We're not just going to take a gamer that's good sitting in his bedroom playing on this game. That's just one element, and we know that they've got some skills that transfer into the real world. We're going to find out if they're mentally tough. We're also going to find out if they're physically tough. You saw some images there of us putting them through some real strong military-style assault courses, and that's exactly the sort of thing we'll do. These guys will be woken up at 5 a.m. in the morning, and be dragged out of bed and get to go on a 5-mile run. We really do put them through their paces. And of course, they will also drive some of the famous cars of the Nissan brand. The Nissan GTR, 550 horsepower, 4-wheel drive supercar. These guys, within a few weeks, will go from playing on a PlayStation next door to driving a car that will accelerate 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. They'll drive the world-famous Z car, and also cars like Duke and even Leaf, to show that they can drive or not. So these guys, even if they don't win, we're going to get a fantastic automotive experience and really live the Nissan brand. And then we find one winner. One winner is chosen. Then it gets even tougher. I mentioned some other markets before. There's 5 new international markets that I mentioned. And the winner from India will go and race against the other 4 countries for the chance to be the international winner. And they will get the opportunity to train to become a Nismo athlete. They will then, that winner, go on to what we call the graduation race. They will race in the Dubai 24 hours. We all know how difficult it is to go racing, but to race twice round the clock, a 24-hour race, in a car like the 370Z or the GTR Nismo, is a massive challenge. And these guys have got to be good, otherwise we won't allow them to go. So you can see every step of the way, they'll be challenged, they'll be measured, and they'll be monitored, and we'll only choose the best. It really is an intensive training program for them all. The start of that is here now, so you're actually part of that selection process. You'll see the selection process live. There's no tricks, there's no smoke and mirrors. You will see what's going on at any time now. We currently have 28 winners. You might have heard some shouts and cheers and screams and some crying, because we've just cut some of those candidates out. And we're just about to cut another load of candidates out from the gaming side. Eventually, over the next 2 days, we'll go down to 6 people through a set of challenges that you'll see later on. But these aren't just driving challenges online or in the real world, but also PR challenges, because as you guys know, being a racing driver is just as important about what you do off track as what you do on track. And there'll also be physical and mental challenges as well. So these guys will really be tested to the limits here, but when they get to Silverstone, the heat will really be turned up. And the target is a very simple one. This is not a game anymore. We are absolutely serious about finding motor racing talent and putting them into the real world of real motorsport. But what I would say as well, this makes great TV. As you've seen from some of the videos you've already seen, the imagery of motorsport is great. And I know, even though I'm a motorsport fan, not everyone wants to watch motorsport on TV. The motorsport audience outside of Formula 1 is very small. But what people love to see is human interest stories, reality TV if you like. Next door we're making a reality TV programme that happens to find a racing driver. So you'll be seeing this on Indian TV going forward. And here's another video just to summarise what this is about, the challenges that we have and the emotion that goes through the GT Academy.
Welcome to Silverstone.
Taking the best of us and doing it on to a race track. Now we have to do this race. You have to race well and know when to take the chance. These guys are fighting for their dream, basically. The opportunity to enter professional motorsport as well as the Nismo athletes is just amazing.
You're going to be tested physically and mentally to your limits.
It's not a game anymore for the simple reason you're putting your life on the line. If I was to win GT Academy, it would be the greatest achievement in my life.